Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another top 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore in June of 2023. Welcome back, guys. It is coming towards the end of July, which means, well, a couple things. It means that I have to do my monthly top 5 series where I talk about my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore in the previous calendar month. And, well, if I just mentioned that it's coming towards the end of July, it means in today's video, I quite obviously have to talk about my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore in June. Now, June, the first month of winter. It was interesting this year because June, it was warmer than other Junes. I think that was actually reported on by the Australian Bureau of Meteorology. From what I also could tell, it felt like it rained a lot more in the June that just passed, and I feel like that's probably represented in the statistics as well. So it wasn't super cold, but the weather wasn't exactly ideal either. So it did give me some opportunities to wear some outwear pieces that were, you know, pieces that I definitely wouldn't get an opportunity to wear in spring or summer, but it wasn't ever cold enough for me to justify wearing like gloves and scarves and anything like that. I tried to throw in as many times to wear scarves as much as possible, but I definitely think that that was the thing that I did more in July. But cycling back to my ongoing issue with winter in Australia, I just wish it was colder, man. I just wish it was like 15 degrees Celsius or below every day, all the time. I would wear layer upon layer. I'd actually get a pair of gloves because then I'd have justification to wear them. I think I'm just living in the wrong region, man. I just wish it was so much colder than it actually is down here in Australia. But hey, what can you do? It is what it is. Either way, as I just kind of just alluded to, I tried to make as many outfits with as many outwear pieces as much as possible in that month, because in all reality, this winter period is the only period I'm going to be able to wear a bunch of these pieces. So I was breaking out a lot of undercover outwear, a lot of heavier outwear, and just like trying to force myself to wear it as much as possible, because I was like, I need to wear it now. Otherwise, it's going to hit the end of the year and I'm not going to get an opportunity. So, yeah, you'll probably see a lot of undercover pieces being showcased in this top 5 list. But this list, as I always say, it's not in any particular hierarchy. It's not from my least favorite piece that I wore in June to my favorite piece I wore in June. It's simply just the top 5 out of all the pieces that we can see here. Yeah. Let's get into it, guys. I'll talk about what I like about the piece, showcase how I wore it, and just ramble on about it for a couple minutes now. Let's dive in and start talking about piece number 5. Piece number 5, guys, we have a piece that I think is just going to make many of these lists till the end of time. It's just one of my favorite pieces of all time. I wear it a lot. Like, I say this about a lot of the pieces that I have. I didn't realize how much I was going to wear it until I owned it, and then I started wearing it all the time. What we have is the Undercover Fall Winter 2020 kimono hoodie in obviously the burgundy color, but I have highlighted this in other videos that I want to one day open up a Jun Takahashi archive, and I would definitely pick up the rest of the hoodies and the rest of the colors it came in that fall winter 2020 season, because it's just one of my favorite seasons. But yeah, love this piece. It features a vertical and horizontal pocket. It features this awesome supporting structure on the inside of the hoodie that ties up with a button, and it allows the hoodie to maintain its shape. It comes with a huge hood, which is fantastic when you're a big head fella like me. Fantastic. Love the weight of it, love the shape of it, love how it fits on me. I was hesitant when I first bought the piece in a size 5 and unboxed it on the channel, but I definitely think moving forward size 5 was the size to go with, and I would love to pick up all the other colors that hoodie came in that season, guys. But yeah, wore it all the time in June at home doing YouTube videos, as you guys probably saw, so I had to mention it as piece number 5. Now for piece number 4, we have a piece that I honestly didn't think I'd be wearing too much but I think it was the fact that I just didn't fit into it well initially that turned me off of it, but now I've kind of changed now that I've lost a little bit of weight. What the piece is for piece number 4 is the Capital Palm Tree Chore Jacket. Now, like I was just talking about, like initially when I first wore this, I probably wasn't the most comfortable wearing that piece because I was a little bit larger back when I first bought it. But ever since I've bought this Kangol hat that I'm wearing in the current video, and I've lost a little bit of weight from doing my like Saturday morning walks, I've really found this piece to actually fit me a lot better, and I actually feel a lot more comfortable wearing it because it is quite a, even though it is the biggest size, it is a piece that does definitely, I guess, stick to me in areas that I wouldn't want it to, versus other pieces that I could wear. So I definitely in the past found myself wearing this piece and being like, I don't like how it looks on me, but because of the efforts that I've put into losing a bit of weight, I actually am a little bit happier with wearing this. So I have caught myself wearing it a lot more in June, and I've been wearing it more than the first denim jacket version, the shorter version of it, and I think it looks really nice with the Kangol hat. It's got a whole look going for it. I really enjoy the piece, and I probably will break this out again in the spring summer season just because it is quite a light piece. But yeah, I don't know, in a lot of like social occasions and just a lot of times, I did find myself actually wearing the chore jacket in June, and I felt like I kind of wanted to highlight it in this video because I was enjoying it more and I was wearing it a lot more, and I just think it needed a bit of a shout out, you know? Yeah, I definitely hope to be wearing this piece a lot more moving forward this year, but it's hard in the spring summer season because like I want to break out that, you know, that first jacket version, the shorter version, because it's an awesome piece as well. I love both of them, but yeah, it's really tough. Well, I felt like it needed a bit of a shout out in this video. I wore it heaps in June, and I had to mention it as piece number 4. Piece number 3, we're moving into a very lovely fleece, a very lovely vintage fleece that I picked up from Throwback Vault. And this piece, I've been wearing it a lot inside, but also a lot of other social occasions as well. What we have is the Black Mountain Outdoors fleece, which features this, I just really like the color palette in all honesty. It features this beautiful bird design and landscape design in like this blue, red, and purple color scheme. I think, yeah, definitely the colors really spoke to me, and it's given me confidence in fleeces and really got me around fleeces when I guess in the past I wasn't super keen on them. And I now definitely want to buy up a bunch of other fleeces from other brands, but I actually kind of want them in the crazy and really loud colors because I think they're just a lot of fun. Like, they're really nice as just a loungewear piece at home, which I had been wearing this piece as. You can see it in a bunch of videos in June that I was doing that, but it's also just a really fun piece that you could wear out and about to like a party or a social gathering, which I was also doing. So all in all, it's a fantastic piece and I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's broadened my horizons on the type of jackets that I'd be willing to pick up and the type of jackets that I'd be willing to wear. And yeah, definitely making use of it in the winter time now, trying to wear it as much as possible. And I was wearing it a lot during the month, so I had to mention this piece as piece number 3 in this video. Piece number 2 is a reoccurring piece, and I think it will be till the end of time, honestly, because I just love it so much. It is one of my favorite jackets. I was very happy to pick this one up secondhand all the way from Japan. I will definitely be picking up the rest of the pieces from that season with this artwork on it. The piece for piece number 2 is the Undercover Fall Winter 21 work jacket featuring Marcus Akessen's oil paintings on the front and the back. It's a very comfortable piece, lovely quilted inside interior, very lovely cotton exterior. I could probably go in and have a look at the like specifics on what how the cotton's been I guess treated or done to have that exterior like that, but it's a lovely work jacket. It works very well with my work uniform, because I in general just have a very uniform dressing approach where I'll just wear the same things over and over again and change the accessories and outerwear, and this just works so seamlessly with my work wardrobe, and I would wear it to work all the time. On those colder days, on those slightly warmer days, I could literally just on those colder days wear it with a scarf, and on the warmer days just wear it as it is, and if it's cold enough, zip it up and wear a scarf. Like it's just a fantastic piece. It's not too heavy where I wouldn't be able to wear it in winter. It'd have to be very cold. I feel like it's still light enough to wear in autumn, winter without any troubles there. But yeah, just a fantastic piece. It'll always be reappearing in these top 5 videos, and I wore it heaps in June and had to mention it as piece number 2. Piece number 1, drum roll please. It is another undercover piece. Of course, I love wearing undercover in the fall winter time. It is a piece that I have been trying to wear every single opportunity, even when it's probably a bit too warm to do so, which happened every now and then in June, but still wore it anyway. What we have is the undercover fall winter 2020 trench coat, the one featuring one of the final scenes from Akira Kurosawa's Throne of Blood, which the whole season is based on, or at least influenced by. The piece, I broke it out at every instance I could. Oh, it's slightly cold, I'm gonna wear it. Oh, it's slightly raining today, I'm gonna wear it. Oh, it's you know, it's a bit warm today, but it's not really warm, but it's not really cold. It's kind of like just a mild temperature. I'm wearing it. I just wore it at every single instance, and that same attitude gets extended in July, because this month I've worn it so much as well. I'm just trying to wear it as much as possible before the spring summer season comes around, because at that point it's just too difficult to wear. Like, you just can't. I'd have to take out the lining, and even with just like the exterior, it's probably still too heavy to wear in that time period. So I am just trying to wear it as much as possible now, and I'm loving it. Again, it's one of my favorite pieces. It's one of my favorite outerwear pieces. I definitely think the silhouette is my favorite trench coat, and I really like it's like bell shape. It's tight around the shoulders, but then it like fans out very quickly. It's just awesome. There's no complaints about it. I love it. I've got it in a size 4. It'd be cool to try on the size 5 if it exists, just to see how it fits on me. But I was wearing this all the time in June. I'm wearing it all the time in July. It's most definitely going to make a reappearance in the July video, but that's because I am making like a conscious effort to wear it all the time, because I want to wear it and love it before it's too late. So I'm doing it to it. I'm doing it to it. So yeah, that's it, guys. That is my top 5 favorite pieces from my wardrobe that I wore in June of 2023. I'd love to hear your thoughts on any of the pieces. Did you like any of them? Do you own any of them? How do you feel about them? Let me know down in that comment section below. Of course, you know, let me know as well, what were you guys rocking in June of 2023? It's probably a very different, you know, hemisphere for you guys. You're probably rocking some, you know, much lighter pieces. I don't know, in all honesty, you guys are from all different regions around the world, so I'd love to have that conversation with you. What kind of pieces were you rocking in June? I think I am, because I'm making a conscious effort to wear as much of my favorite outerwear as possible. I am wearing those 5 pieces like a lot. But yeah, it's definitely a conscious thought where I'm trying to do that, because I want to make the most out of the fall winter season down here in Australia, because once it hits that spring summer, you just can't do it. It just does not happen. But anyway, let me know what you guys have been rocking. Let me know what your top 5 favorite pieces from your wardrobe is for June of 2023. And of course, if you guys want me to do more videos like this, where I'm talking about pieces that I'm wearing, pieces that I'm interested in, any of that type of stuff at all, you got to give me the 3 indicators I won't stop asking you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,665 subscribers before the end of July. We don't have long, and in all honesty, I haven't made a lot of content this month, so it has been a bit of an uphill battle for this one, but hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach 3,665 before the end of July. But that's everything I got to say about these pieces, guys. I'm very keen to cover July in August. There's a lot of the pieces that I've mentioned in today's video reappearing in next month's video, but it was expected. Like I've been kind of hinting at, I'm making a very conscious effort to try and wear as much of my undercover outwear in this time period now, because yeah, you just don't get that opportunity moving forward. But yeah, there might be a couple of other pieces thrown in here that change it up a little bit, particularly, well, another undercover piece actually. Anyway, guys, until the next top 5 video, until the next undercover video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, I'll catch you later.